Now that is a question.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these notes.
A bit of a gossip.
We're not allowed to have keys.
It smelled like death in the house.
Now, I wish you a speedy resolution to your investigation.
Mrs. Palmer has suddenly turned up in the estate and has predicted Sir Charles' death, as she did with his father.
And an end to whatever darkness stalks Broughton Hall.
Oh my God.
Out of nowhere, he was like,
He started coughing, he collapsed.
He was probably poisoned.
His trusty butler saved him with an antidote, so ever since then we've been investigating what has happened.
There's a lot going on at the estate.
We did our homework, so we tried to figure out what questions we wanted to ask them.
To get some information, some clues.
We were split up. We all thought like the one group was going to have to outsmart the other group, but then the plan was that we all have to come together.
Each group found information about other people in the household.
Mr. Fox had dropped a note in my lap, and the note sort of said, meet us in the billiard room to find out more information.
Come in. Quiet.
Mr. Fox told us some interesting things about Mr. Baker.
He's been here for 3 months. The last 3 weeks, we had 3 murder attempts, and he's been behaving very strange ever since.
He mentioned a key, too.
Went down to the kitchen, bring him some fresh game, and as we're talking, I noticed something. There's a key right next to the door. Us, the lower people here, we're not allowed to have keys. I say, Mr. Baker, what's up with this key? And he flips. He pushes me hard. He yells, don't touch this key.
Mr. Fox seems to be having a lot of animosity towards Mr. Baker.
Now I know what you're gonna say, detectives. You're gonna say, let the man have some secrets, right? What's the harm that he could do? I was thinking the same. And then one night I followed him.
Apparently he saw Mr. Baker talking to a tall individual.
And Mr. Baker starts yelling. He says the numbers are wrong. He says the combination is not working. The lock won't open. We need to go down and talk to Mr. Baker. But don't be fooled. He might come over as a very friendly gentleman, but there's something he's hiding.
Mr. Fox might be trying to frame Mr. Baker.
I do think Mr. Fox is hiding something.
Yes, Mr. Fox is definitely hiding something.
Ah, there she is.
we met Sir Charles' wife, Claudette.
Why, hello, detectives. How nice of you to drop by.
You're already drinking. Are you at all concerned about your husband's welfare right now?
It is what it is. What can I say?
She just seems so indifferent.
The lack of emotion bothered me.
What do you think happened with your career?
I think the question is more who happened to my career.
Oh.
I just stopped booking roles shortly after our wedding.
She is not available as a movie star because of her husband.
I think she's a little bit resentful.
It was supposed to be the start of real stardom. It was so wonderful. But now I am here.
How do you spend your days here?
Well, this keeps me going.
She's pretty much stuck in this gilded cage, and she's doing nothing about it but drink.
Do you love your husband?
Now that is a question.
What's stopping you from leaving us then?
There isn't a penny to my name. It's all in his. Where would I go? How would I even leave?
She's definitely unhappy. I'm not sure yet if Claudette, Sir Charles's wife, is trying to kill him.
Her motive is just simply to be free. She probably is at the top of my list. Sorry, this might be a little too upfront, but have you tried to kill your husband?
I'm not gonna make a secret of the fact that there is little love lost between my husband and I. But it is not I who have been trying to kill him.
I don't think it's just one person. I think there's 2 people that are involved.
She makes herself seem pretty clueless, but, you know, she's obviously hiding something as well. Is he close with his valet?
Mr. Booth is about the closest thing to a friend he has.
I have had enough of your excuses, Miss Castellano.
What now?
Clearly, this painting has been disturbed. You are dusting them wrong. You are on very thin ice.
Very thin ice,
yes.
My lady, sincerest apologies.
You two are giving me a headache. I'm gonna go.
Look what he did. We met Sophia, one of the maids.
Him and his paintings have been going on for days about that. Do you mind if I sit down?
She's lovely, but at the same time, she's very forthcoming with information.
She just talks way too much.
A bit of a gossip.
So I don't remember the words exactly, but she was just saying that she's trying to find some affection somewhere else, someone close to Charles. So, I mean, who else could it be? Sir Charles?
She has told us that there might be relations between the wife and the valet. So then we're like, okay. And then Sophia says to us, I have evidence. And we're like, okay, great.
You don't believe me? I have proof if you want.
Oh, let's see the proof.
I do have proof.
Okay.
You want to see it?
Yes.
Ooh, exciting. Okay, come with me.
And so we went to the main room and she has us find these little pieces of notes.
Look, there's one here, for instance. I can't take it anymore. Let's do it. Let's go through with the plan. There are a lot more of them usually hidden here. Try to find them. Oh, there's another one here.
I miss you. It is agony. Is he behind your silence?
Your silence is a knife. Just reply.
It's a one-sided love affair. There's this person who's very desperate to connect with the other.
Why don't you answer me? Why don't you answer me?
But then the other person only writes, let's go through with the plan. So Sophia's trying to convince us it's Booth and the wife.
I'm telling you, who else could it be?
But, you know, we can't always just take everything she says at face value.
We had to figure out who were leaving these notes.
Hopefully we get more answers speaking with his valet, Booth.
You wouldn't know anything about some notes that we just found in the entryway, do you?
I'm afraid I know nothing of these notes, but it does sound like something Miss Castellano would spin up in her free time.
She was pretty much convinced that they were from you.
Well, this is ridiculous.
What's the relationship like between Charles and his wife?
That is an interesting relationship. It has its ups and downs.
This might be personal, but do you have any romantic liaisons with anyone in the house or outside of the house, perhaps?
No, not currently.
How do you feel towards Claudette?
Yes, Lady Rigwald is, well, she's a lady by every stretch of the imagination. She's charming and she's talented.
When we asked him about Sir Charles' wife, he was like, oh. Suspicion right there. Your face lights up when you talk about her.
It might put Mr. Booth on top of my suspect list.
We spoke to Miss Isabella Palmer.
Miss Isabella Palmer, the fortune teller.
Isabella has been around for both of these mysterious events going on.
Something was a bit fishy about her. Then we spoke to Mary Till, the maid.
Welcome. I saw that you have talked with Isabella Palmer right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have. For me, she was a bit suspicious.
I think we would like to ask you, what do you think about Miss Palmer?
That is the reason why I brought you to the library in the first place. When I was a child, I was very enchanted by what she could bring to the table. But then I grew up and I stopped believing in fairy tales. Her return here now is suspicious. And I had hoped that you could look into the matter a bit further.
It's interesting as we sit and listen as a team that we like shoot glances at each other like, did you hear that?
In my childhood, I spent a lot of time with Sir William Rigwald, and one of those places was his office. That is the place that Sir Charles prohibits me from going into. Maybe there could be something in there that could point us in a direction. While I'm not allowed to go in there, Sir Charles hired you to investigate.
So we went there, and in there is a journal.
That was really exciting.
The journal of Sir William, the father of Sir Charles.
What can we get from that journal?
March 1912. The tarot readings I will continue. They have always proved interesting, sometimes wholly unexpected. I need to make sure I am in control of the story. There must not be a scandal. Consult a lawyer or a priest. He's in trouble.
Isabella would enjoy being in my confidence, but I don't trust her enough. Looking back through these journals, though, she has been spookily accurate on occasion. We have a doll house in the billiard room. Tabitha had a doll made for it. She put it away somewhere and I never saw it again. But it was there today. So this doll appeared after throwing it away, it just came back.
He was really scared, very paranoid.
I must not let it faze me or I will lose my mind. I burnt it. I threw it in the fire and burnt it. It is done.
He was talking about how it smelled like death in the house.
Everywhere I turned, the acrid stench of sulfur like 1,000 matches striking, or the hound of the hell himself.
Hearing screams.
These screaming noises from the kitchen. And with the screaming from the kitchen, a haunted, horrible keening. What is it? Gubbin said it might be the pipes, but it doesn't sound like pipes to me. It sounds like death.
And that doll, how's it possible? It returned again.
My current top of a suspect list is really hard to say.
The last 3 weeks, we had 3 murder attempts.
She's talented.
It is what it is. What can I say?
Everyone's a suspect right now.
We are going to interview more people and maybe find the potential murderer.
Sir Charles would like to invite you to join him for tea.
There is a code here.
Maybe she knows his secret.
Okay, this is my theory.
There's contradictory stories.
Creepy.
That's a very good point.
Let's go a hunting.